Well, we have a brand new release to review. We're going to review Green River Wheated Bourbon Full Proof, 109.3 proof. I have a very mixed opinion about Green River depending which bottle we're talking about. So it all started with Green River, the original, the regular rye bourbon. I had that. I think I actually had that in Florida, I believe. I did not like it, honestly. I thought it had a bitter taste to it. And the next one that I had was the regular wheated bourbon. Now, that was the one I heard a lot of really, really good things about it. For me, it wasn't much better than the regular rye bourbon. I thought it also had a bitter taste to it. What changed things for me was the full proof, the regular rye bourbon full proof, the Green River full proof. I got it. It was a definite improvement for me. And also the 250th anniversary of the Army, that one also. There seems to be a theme with some expressions, not everyone, but a lot of them where the higher proof, to me, the higher proof version of, it's the same juice, the same mash bill, seems to be better. It's the case in 1792, small batch versus full proof. It's the same with Larceny small batch versus those barrel proof releases. And I just had that experience with, I thought the Sazerac 100 proof better than the 90. And I just reviewed the latest one was the Travel, which was just the previous review. And I thought that full proof was better than the 90 proof, a definite improvement. So I'd like to see, because I am a wheated bourbon guy. You know that from seeing a lot of my videos. I'd like to see if I think this is an improvement over the regular wheated bourbon. So that's where I'm at on this one. That seems to be the theme of a lot of stuff. Let's see if it applies here. So this is 109.3 proof, and this was just released. This is February 2026, so it literally was just released this month. Non-age stated, but the website does say 5 to 7 years. And the mash bill is 70% corn, 21% wheat, 9% malted barley, so a decent wheat percentage. Let's crack this open and see what we think. Let's see what kind of cork pop this has. That's it. Hold on. We're doing that again. Cork pop, take two. All right, a little better. I don't know what happened on the first cork pop. Second one, we put it back in and tried it again. It was a little bit better. So what we're looking at here is it's like almost about 20 proof points high. The first one was 90. The original wheated is 90. And this is 109.3 proof. And again, I want to mention this again. I say this with other foolproof videos. And I don't kind of get it because they say at barrel strength on the back, foolproof, if you're using the term foolproof, you're talking about the fact that this proof is the same proof that it went into the barrel at. Whereas the cask strength, barrel strength is coming out of the barrel exactly as it is at that proof, same proof as it comes out. So in theory, this should be being a foolproof. This is 109.3 proof. That would mean that it went into the barrel at 109.3 proof. It came out at whatever proof it was. In theory, let's say it was higher, and they had to water it back down to this 109.3 proof. That's what it should be. It is on the low end of a full proof, but then again, you look at this Maker's Mark, their cask strengths are low. So I'm being literal. If it says full proof, I'm assuming that this is the proof it went into the barrel at. What do I know? Anyway, medium color. Let's give this a nose. I am getting a very nice nose on this. And with a lot of wheated bourbons, I'm getting bread. I'm getting dough. That's really what I'm getting on this one. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Okay, not bad. What I'm getting on the nose is following on the palate. Definite heavy bread. A lot of wheated bourbons I do get that from. Let's try it again. Okay, so as with the full proof, the regular full proof, the rye bourbon full proof, whatever you want to call it, the regular Green River full proof, this too seems to lose that bitter taste I had on the 90 proof. So there is a theme here, and it's not just not restricted just to Green River. But I like the Green River full proof because that extra proof, I guess it washed, or rather the other way, probably when they water it down, more of a bitter taste kind of comes out. For me, it was. It may not be anybody else. Same thing here, higher proof, it erases that. So now this is, I got this for $49. It literally just showed up in a store by me. And that store, I don't mention the store names, but that store usually is not the cheapest place. In this case, it's not that it was cheaper, but it was about the price it should be. The MSRP, I believe, is about 50. Anything in the the 40s here, I think the foolproof kind of go in that range. So it's not anything crazy. It's generally in the right range. Well, I'll put it to you this way. I think that it's funny because I know that at least I thought that the Bardstown was related to. I thought this was owned by Bardstown. This actually says now it says company Lofted Springs. I have to look that up. However, with Bardstown, their wheated bourbons are definitely no doubt better than this. Meaning the high wheat, that's phenomenal. Even the bonded, which is the that wheated bourbon, actually is closer in mash bill to this. I think it might almost be the same thing or very similar. And I believe that the Bardstown wheated bourbons are better. But that still being said, this is an improvement over the regular wheat bourbon. And again, I heard so many good things about the regular Green River wheated that I was just like, could not wait to get it. And when I got it, it wasn't really for me. But this is an improvement. So, going to get more into it. But this is a much more pleasant mouthfeel than the regular wheated. So basically, the original 90 proofs, no for me. The full proofs, yes. The 250th anniversary Army, yes. I have not seen a single barrel yet. Heard those are good, so when I get it, if I see it, I will grab one of them. So that's my take on this one. We'll get more into it. Cheers.